If y'all ready for the rest of today, say ready.
Ready.
All right, so I'm going to get right to it because he told me I only got 20 minutes. See, I like to talk. That's my gift. I like to talk. My dad always told me, boy, you like hearing yourself speak. Well, now I'm a speaker, so I can hear myself speak all the time. So I need 3 volunteers. We're going to get right to it. I need 3 volunteers. 1, 2, 3. Come on down. 3 volunteers. And I should have told y'all, I might have left this out, but I'm incentivizing this. Y'all get some money if y'all win. So come over here. Come over here. Oh yeah, now y'all want to raise your hands. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to race.
Oh God.
The first person to that wall wins the race. All right, y'all ready?
Yes.
All right, so the premise is the first person to the wall gets $20. Now, I usually bring Chick-fil-A gift cards, but y'all about an hour and 30 minutes from my house. I ain't had time to stop. I had to leave like 6:30 in the morning to get here. So I didn't get my Chick-fil-A gift card, but I have cash. Now, you have to use it wisely. Now, I'm not giving you money to support anything other than food. Nah. All right? Y'all heard what I said. All right. Now, pick a number 1 through 10.
6.
8.
3.
You win. Go ahead and put both feet on those.
Oh.
So because you picked 6, my number was 5, you have to make it to the wall without picking your feet up. You ready? Now everybody, all y'all, same time, on your mark. Get set, go. So my guy here won. You did a great job too, by the way. But class, what did y'all see?
It wasn't fair.
It wasn't fair, right? Why wasn't it fair?
Because he wasn't able to use his feet.
He was standing on paper, he couldn't lift his feet, right? What's the fastest way to walk? To lift your feet, do this. When you sliding them, you can't really move, right? How do we look when we have a goal and we make excuses? If you can just visualize it, how do you think we look when we have a goal and we make excuses? Hey, I want to go to college, but dang, I'm tired, I don't want to do my work in class today. Hey, I want to go to college, but I'm not going to do that essay. Hey, I want to go here, I want to go date this person, but I ain't going to text them back because I'm tired. I'm looking at you, Mr. Athlete. We make excuses, right? Excuses will lead us away from our goals. Excuses will put us in last place. If we don't make excuses like the first 2, you see how fast they got to the wall? They got to the wall in 2 seconds. It took him 6. We all have a timeline, right, that we want to achieve goals, be successful. We can make that timeline longer if we make what? Excuses. So I saw this quote from this football team on Instagram 2 days ago. I don't like to get on Instagram, but I saw this. Interested versus committed. When you're committed, you find a way. When you're interested, you find an excuse. Now, ladies, don't use this to these young men out here, even though you could. But just tell them that if you're interested, you find a way. I mean, if you're committed, you find a way. If you're interested, you find an excuse. Drop that line and then just, ghost them a little bit. If you're committed, you do whatever it takes. If you're interested, you do what is convenient. If you're committed, you do it consistently. If you're interested, you do it occasionally. If you're committed, you are accountable. If you're interested, you cast blame. Ask yourself, are you truly committed or merely just interested? Ask yourselves that. Y'all all have goals, right? Are y'all making steady effort and steps to get to your goals? Have y'all made one excuse to pull you away from your goals? Ask yourself that. So are you interested or are you committed? So my wife is an engineer. She's in the back with our baby. We got a 4-month-old back there. She's just so happy to be here. If she start crying, it's because she usually is asleep at this time. We woke up at 6. I'm not blaming y'all. I'm just telling y'all. If she start crying, that's why she's going to start. She's tired. So my wife is an engineer, and they like to use terms and what they call them, baby? Lean principles and things in the engineering industry that defines how they want to operate. And one that I saw is a term called sisu. Now, I don't usually use PowerPoint when I speak, but for y'all, I just wanted to give y'all something so y'all can see. Sisu, a concept that they have in Finland, which embodies extraordinary determination, resilience, and courage, especially in the face of adversity. Who in here is immune to adversity? You are? You're immune to adversity? So you'll never go through it?
Oh, no.
All right, so no one in here is immune to adversity. Who in here is going to go through adversity? Everybody. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. Y'all can sit. Y'all can sit. See, my bad. I forgot about y'all. My bad. And come to me after me. I'll give you a $20. I forgot. Oh, man. But nobody in here is immune to adversity. Everybody's going to go through it. But what's our attitude when we go through it? Do we have determination? Do we have resilience? Do we have the courage in the face of adversity? Do we have perseverance, continuing despite difficulties or setbacks? Do we have mental toughness, staying strong and composed during challenges? Do we impose courage, facing fears or obstacles with bravery? Do we have resilience, bouncing back from adversity stronger than before? See, the reason why this one stood out to me, the Sisu, is because of my story. So when I was y'all age, in high school, I had dreams of going to college to play football. I didn't really care about the NFL, but I had dreams to go to college, and I wanted my college paid for. Now, I was a receiver who had 36 catches for 300 yards trying to get recruited by Texas. Now, anybody who understands football, you know that's not good numbers. You're not really getting recruited, so I didn't. So my senior year, I didn't have any offers. Most of y'all probably don't even care. But look, y'all didn't have any offers. So I walked on to University of Houston. When I got to University of Houston, 2 weeks into me being there, I did something that most walk-ons or even freshmen wouldn't do. I went to the assistant head coach. I said, look, coach, knocked on his door. He was like, yo, what's going on, man? And he was looking at me like, who are you? Like, are you on even team? Like, you a track guy, basketball guy? Because, you know, I was a little chubby kid wearing number 48. He didn't know who I was. I wasn't on the scouting reports or anything. So I just sit in this office. I was like, look, I'm going to keep it real frank with you, man. Look, what do I got to do to get a scholarship? Very bold. Very bold. Asking for a scholarship, I didn't even do anything to prove it to him that I earned it. I just asked him for it. He looked at me and told me, look, man, look, stay out the way, keep your grades up, and be happy to be here. That's what you can do. So I'm 17 years old. I walk out the office. I'm hurt. That's my first layer of adversity in college. So that same semester, I put the work in. I grind. I say, you know what? No, I know I'm better than all these cats out here. I see the work they put in. Their effort isn't nothing close to what mine is. So I'm going to outwork them. I'm going to outgrind them. He just don't know it yet. Same semester, he calls my high school coach. Guess what he told him? Nobody. He earned a scholarship. Boy got a scholarship, coach. He earned it. He deserved it. Smile on his face. I'm number 2, backing up the best receiver in the nation at the time. High school coach calls me. Hey, Bun, all that hard work paid off. Remember them times when you was in high school and you were staying up to practice because you just wanted to catch some more balls? Because you wanted to go to college? Remember all them film and all the stuff you sent to all these college coaches every day when you went home? It's paid off. Remember all that hard work that you put in when your body was hurting, all these injuries? It paid off. My high school coach is proud. You can hear he's proud because I'm one of his. And while he's on the phone, I had to sober him up. I'm like, look, coach, I'm laying in my parents' bed right now, and I blew my knee out. I tore 11 ligaments. That scholarship is gone. And they pulled it from me. Adversity. Second. So then what I do, I just came back. You know, I said, look, despite what the doctors are telling me, because the doctor's telling me this is one of the worst injuries in University of Houston history, I'm not supposed to come back from it. If I could show y'all the scar right now, I have a long scar about this long down my knee and another long one right here. I wasn't supposed to come back from that. I heard my coaches say, Bunner's not going to come back from this. I heard my teammates say, Bunner's not going to come back this. I heard even family members say, Bunner's not going to come back from this. Can you imagine if you have a goal and you tell people because you're excited about your goal and all you hear back is, I don't think you're going to reach that goal. How would you feel? You'd be hurt, right? So I had a goal. I wanted to be on scholarship. I wanted to play. Everybody knew that goal, but all I heard was, he's not going to reach that. So all I took it as, oh, you don't believe in me. I'm hurt. So I went through a depressed state through adversity. I didn't know how to handle adversity like that at the time. My mental health, I didn't know about it at the time. I was depressed. Everybody I loved was telling me I couldn't reach a goal. So I resorted to doing things like women, drugs, alcohol, partying. I'm being transparent with you. I started doing all of it. Until I found a way out. So long story short, I'm going to get to it. I got one more thing I want to show y'all. I came back out of the injury And then I became I became top 10 all time in University of Houston history. So they gave me a scholarship when I came back a year later. I outworked everybody again, got the scholarship. Now I'm top 10 all time in University of history. So I went from walk-on to record books. But the reason why my story is beautiful because in the face of adversity, I possessed sisu. I had resilience. I had extraordinary determination. I had courage in the face of adversity. I heard walk-ons that asked the coach for a scholarship that third year, then the coach told them no, and they just sat down and didn't do anything about it. I had walk-ons that tore their knees, because I wasn't the only one, tore their knees, broke their ankles, didn't do anything about it. Just sat down, accepted it. I wasn't like that because I possessed sisu. So when y'all going after your goals, you have to possess something. Something has to drive that engine daily because you're going to go through adversity. So that's sisu. So my another one. Can anybody read that? Can you see it? You. Yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Just the title. Because I struggle with that word. I don't know why. I wasn't going to read it. Y'all wouldn't even have me up here making a fool of myself. All right, so when I get to that word again, you got to read it for me, all right? Describe systems, individuals, or entities that thrive and grow stronger when exposed to stress, volatility, uncertainty, or adversity. Doesn't that sound like my story? If y'all continue through the face of adversity, won't that sound like your story? How do diamonds get made? They got to go through what? You think pressure feels good? Pressure don't feel good. Do you think failure feels good? So which one would you choose? You'd rather choose pressure, right? That resilience to push through because the adversity is out there for you. If y'all apply for a job when y'all get to the age of 22, and I apply for the job, I'm 29. So when y'all 22, which y'all like 17 right now, 16, 17. So that's like 5 years. So I'll be 34. Dang. When I'm 34 years old, I'm more established. I have more accolades, more things. And I'm applying for the same job as you. Who you think going to get it? Would that be a layer of adversity? Would that make you stop pursuing your goals? Because I know a lot of people who stop at the first no. The first no. See, I used to be, I'm telling myself, baby. A lot of dudes possess this trait. You know what that trait is? Oh, I'm away. A lot of men, young men, possess this trait. Y'all know what that is? The thirst trait. Young ladies, the thirst trait. They be in y'all DMs. Tell me I'm wrong. You see y'all laughing. Y'all know I'm talking about. The men like, damn, why you doing? You too. I know you. They be in the DMs. You know, they. But that trait, if used correctly, actually will lead you to success. That's called aggressiveness, assertiveness. I went after my goals. I didn't allow the first no to stop me. If I told you that you're 1,000 no's away from getting your first yes, how happy would you be for your next no? You'd be happy, right? That's usually how life works. You're not going. If you get it on the first try, that home run hit, that's great. But truth be told, that's usually not how it works in the real world. You have to push through adversity. You have to impose sisu and anti-fragility. Did I say it right? Yes. I was struggling yesterday. My wife, she was making fun of me. So I'm kind of scared to say it now. But you have to possess those things. You have to keep your mind right because you're going to get told no. It's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. See, it's a lot of things that I want to hit on this before I get off the stage because he told me I got 5 minutes, so now I'm going to share the story. You see that woman back there with the baby? I keep pointing at her. Proud of my wife. None of that would be possible if I didn't work on myself. Gentleman earlier said, if you're breathing, you can become. My slogan when I usually go talk to schools is become, belong, and build. I will become, I do belong, I will help build. To become, you have to do the self-work. You have to work within yourself. No one else, well, we can't help you become, but no one else can want you to become more than you want to become. The person I wanted to be was married with a wife, and kids. She says she has 6, I want 5, my wife want 3, so we're gonna meet in the middle. We're gonna try to do like 4 or something, you know. I'm gonna respect her body, but that's what I wanted. Just like I wanted a scholarship, just like I wanna retire her or be here, be there. I had a goal. The lifestyle I was living in college, being a star athlete, having access to a lot, just be honest with y'all, because y'all at the age, a lot of women at the time was pulling me away from my goal. It was pulling me away. And then when I got hurt, it got worse. It was pulling me away from my goal. So I had to change who I was. I had to put the work in. God called me to be abstinent. Y'all know what abstinence is? So I went abstinent for 2 years and 7 months. No, anything. Cold turkey, just stopped. 4 months in, met her. Got married to her on the wedding night, had a baby. We just celebrated our first anniversary last month. And another cool story. I met her August 19, 2021. Proposed to her August 19, 2023. Our daughter's born, guess what? August 19, 2024. It's crazy how things work. That's crazy how things work. Thank you. It's crazy. But all that came behind the self-development aspect, like the gentleman was saying, with becoming. I had to become the man I need to be to raise and lead a family. We are all leaders. He told you to stand up, take a step, and grab. I stood up, I took a step, worked on myself, self-development, and I grabbed what I wanted. And now I have my wife, my daughter, and everything that God wants me to do in my hands. And y'all can do the same. But while y'all in that process, y'all have to impose anti-fragility. And I appreciate y'all for y'all time, man.